I need your help with Nintendo Wii U error code 1600105 and 1604711.
Error code 1600105 is usually accompanied by the notice of a problem with USB storage device.
I saw that notice. I just can't see anything explaining what to do about it.
I've heard of one solution being switching to a USB storage device with its own power supply.
I'm not buying new hardware in the hope of solving an error message.
If you have an old USB storage device, the last software updates for the Wii U may have caused it to not like or recognize the storage device.
The USB storage device isn't old enough to be obsolete.
Then try switching to a different USB port, like from back to front.
At least that's an easy thing to try.
You could check the hardware setup you're using. I've heard that the Wii U needs its own power outlet, and that you'll get errors like 1600105 and 1604711 if all your devices are connected to the same surge protector.
That would be another reason the USB device with its own power supply might work.
Especially for Wii U error code 1600105, the solution is formatting the USB device and then reinstalling your games.
I'd really prefer to rule out that this is a problem with my external storage.
If there isn't an external USB device you can blame the Wii U error codes on, you have a problem with the console, and need Nintendo tech support.
I was hoping not to.
I've heard of 1600105 being caused due to a problem with the HDD, and if the HDD and console aren't sharing a single outlet, then the voltage drop that can cause these errors is a circuitry problem.
So that's the reason for giving it its own power source.
You could also see if it is the HDD, by disconnecting the HDD and using a USB stick instead.
Some of the Nintendo Wii U games take up 20 gigs of memory. I might manage one USB memory stick for one game, but not as an across-the-board solution.
Then try the really old-school solution of blowing in the ports or trying to clean it with a toothpick, to make sure it isn't having trouble reading the memory due to gunk in the ports.
This isn't like a cell phone bouncing around in my pocket.
That doesn't mean you didn't constantly plug and unplug connections from ports with greasy hands, or that you really need to dust your entertainment center.
I might as well replace the cables connecting the console and external memory.
You could try connecting the external hard drive by connecting it with a Y-type USB cable that plugs into both USB ports on the console.
Buying a cable like that would also be useful even if the cable isn't the root cause. Do I also use all these solutions with error 1604711?
Yes, it can be caused by insufficient power to the components, a bad external drive or bad connection to the external drive.